guys, I hope you're doing well today. Today's video is about an amazing new product that I found out. I didn't do a May favorites this month, obviously, just because I didn't have that many new products to talk to you guys about. But this one product is amazing. I'm really enjoying it, so that I'd talk to you guys about it and kind of have like a video of glory for it. So this product is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I never really thought that my skin was good enough to just wear a tinted moisturizer and be out. I always felt like I had a lot more problems than I really did. And, you know, I went to Sephora one day and I was just looking at some products, and I'm always in the market to try new things. I love trying new makeup. It's like a terrible, guilty obsession. And so I went by the Laura Mercier line, and in the past, you know, their normal liquid foundations, I've never really found a color that suits me. But, you know, once I found a camouflage cream to take care of the dark spots in my face, then I said, okay, well, that was my main problem, so why not just try a tinted moisturizer and see if I can get away with just that. And so I tried out this one. It's the oil-free tinted moisturizer in the color tan, and I am absolutely in love. Like, I've never gotten so many compliments on my skin before. Everyone has been saying that I glow from inside, and it just looks gorgeous. And obviously the thing is, I'm not using a tinted moisturizer to ease the burden of putting on makeup or whatever. Some people will just use this in the morning and be out in the go, but I've noticed that my skin has started to finally become a little bit more dry, and that's because I've been moisturizing it a lot. So I didn't want to just stop moisturizing it with normal moisturizer, so I still put on my moisturizer, I still put on my primer, and then I put on this tinted moisturizer. So if you guys, if you guys are okay with skipping moisturizer and skipping primer, then, that's great, that's awesome. But for me, I didn't pick up a tinted moisturizer for that reason. I picked it up because, one, I really like the color, and two, this is probably the only, I guess, foundation tinted moisturizer that I like in terms of really looking natural. My NARS Sheer Glow is amazing, and I use that at night. But sometimes, like, foundation sometimes does not sink into my pores like it does for everybody else. Sometimes it just stays on top of my skin, and it's very noticeable to me. And I kind of got sick of that for the summer, because for the summer you want to look as natural as possible. So that's why I went down this route. So the consistency of this is very much like any foundation would be. It's not super thin, and it's not a gel-like substance either. It's like a liquid foundation type of product would be. However, when you put it on, you can smell that sunblock type of effect, and it does have SPF 20, which is great, but for how hot it is here in Atlanta, SPF 20 is just not enough. But so it does have that benefit if that's what you like, and that this product would be really good for you. And when you put it on, it gives you enough coverage to where you feel like, okay, well, I don't need to put on too much more on top of this. And if you have decent skin, this is a really good idea. For me, I've been realizing as time's been going on that it looks better to look more natural and to let some of your skin imperfections show through, because then people can tell that you're not wearing a mask. However, if your skin always looks so perfect all the time, then people know that you're wearing foundation, because no one's skin is that good. So though I have bigger pores around my nose, when I put this on, like, it covers up a little bit. It doesn't cover up all of it, and so you can still see some imperfections. Like, I might have a few blemishes here and there, but to me, like, that's fine. It's not a big deal, and my skin still looks normal, and it still looks natural and healthy, and this really makes you glow. However, for me, when I put this on, because I have oily skin for the most part, I don't like my skin to look shiny. Like, when you put on a moisturizer like this, then it kind of leaves that oily type of mask on top. For some people, if your skin is not oily, that looks really good and natural and healthy. But for me, I haven't put it through the test of time to see if it stayed that way or if it became oilier, but I personally don't want to look that shiny. So I always put on my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish on top of this, which is also meant for, to kind of give you a healthy glow. And these two together look amazing. That Mineralize Finish helps to make you look really radiant from within, and it doesn't really add much color, so you're still getting the color of this while adding a powder so that you don't get like super oily. And that's all that I have to do. With the primer that I use, which is my MAC SPF 50, I don't have to blot throughout the day at all. So this and my primer and my powder just look really great. So, as I'm explaining this to you guys are probably thinking, okay, well, then this defeats the purpose of a tinted moisturizer, because I'm still using moisturizer, primer, this, and a powder. But again, I'm doing what suits me and what's good for my skin, but it's totally up to you guys as to what you want. The only downside is that I don't think this line has the best colors, because this color is actually a bit dark for me. And though it's summer and I like to look a little bit tanned, like, it's probably not going to work out for the winter, because the color under this, which is, I think, almond or something like that, it's a little bit too light. So I think that they could do with more colors and a better color choice, but again, because it's a tinted moisturizer, you can really rub it in and make it look a lot more natural than a foundation. For instance, if you got a wrong foundation color, then obviously, you know, everyone can tell it can either be too light or too dark and it's obvious, but with this one, though it's a little bit dark, once I rub it in, it ends up looking natural and normal to me. I've gone ahead and put on my normal makeup. I put on blush, I have eyeshadow, and you know, everything like that, and it still looks really natural and normal. And it's really lightweight on your skin. It doesn't feel like you're wearing much, and as time goes on, like a little bit of your natural oil will start to seep through and it looks even better then. So I'm really impressed with this formula. It's really long wearing and it doesn't take very long at all. Like I can put this on in the car on the go and know that it's going to look great. It also does not fade off easily, and the other thing that I've noticed, which is really strange, I don't know why this is happening with Great, is that I have really bad smile lines, and normally when I wear foundation, you know, it kind of shows through and you can see them, but with this, it's not sinking in to make those lines really apparent, which is nice for me. So that's my review for this product. I really like it. I haven't tried out the other ones. They've got an illuminating one and they've got one that's not oil-free, so if you've got like super dry skin, you can try either of those two, but those weren't for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye!